Everyone, Amanda Munchie's back. We are so excited. We are at the Bud Show. This is season 2, episode 11 with a Pink Kush Network takeover, and we are super excited. We just got a little bit medicated during the day, and now we're back to get more medicated and have some amazing talk. So while we're chatting about the upcoming events that are happening, I'm going to cut this up, and we are going to share it. Yes, we'll need an extra plate for the camera guy. All right, so we got lots to talk.
Cartridge.
Oh, you can't take that.
Well, I'll take the pen.
There you go. That's a Sublime Heath Bar Brownie. It's 75 milligrams. It's a hybrid.
Tell me.
And it's made with a champagne distillate.
It.
It's made with the terpenes, so you don't get that really harsh cannabis flavor.
It tastes smooth.
Right, so they make it with a champagne distillate opposed to butter.
And Sublime mixes their stuff with a million times, right? So that you get it's all even without.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's not the proper way. That's not the,
yeah.
I know what you meant.
No, I like it that way.
That's the Amanda Munchie's version. They mix it a ton. But there's some really scientific verbiage behind it. Do you...
No. I'm not there. I just started working for them.
That's all right. You did great.
I do know that these aren't like the other edibles. You don't taste that harsh, like I said, that cannabis butter. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, and this is definitely amazing. And like you said, the champagne distillate, so it's going to be a little bit different than, like you said, just the regular cannabis butter that kind of has that really weed flavor.
Yeah, chase it with the water.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be honest. I'm only sharing this because I have to. So, otherwise, I'd probably be going with me tomorrow. So we're going to open it and share. And while we do that, let's chat a little bit more about the upcoming events that you ladies have going on. So we got to chat a little bit about mental health and cannabis, but we didn't get to chat about your other event, which is coming up when?
Our next event, or our event after, is our Ladies' Night on Friday, April 12th at Unexpected Art Gallery in downtown Phoenix at 6 p.m.
Whoa. So, I'm just saying. So, when you have these events, is it cannabis friendly?
It is, yeah. So we have a medicated section, and as long as you have a valid medical card and your state ID, we take a photo of both of those, and we have them sign a waiver, and then they get a wristband and they get access to our medical area.
Very cool.
And so we fill it up with vendors who bring out, there's definitely no cannabis for sale at these things, but we bring out vendors who have dab bars and samples and
lots of samples.
And we really just, our goal is to spoil the ladies that attend, to like really treat them and give them a luxurious experience, and our vendors help us do that.
Like I said, the last event was absolutely amazing.
The next one is literally going to be, better than, twice
I thought it was the best medicated area, personally, of an event I've been to in Arizona. So the fact that I already know it's going to be better than last time, I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah.
And you already know the venue, so it's incredible.
The venue is definitely great.
We have, for our medicated section, we have so many dab bars. We have lots of different edible samples. Our girls always have our 6-foot bong out and lots of pink joints, of course.
Some people are intimidated by dabs, and dab bars are a great place to
learn about
so
how
you've
to
got
do
a
dab,
bud
right?
tender who's going to talk you through it. They're not going to try to make you feel intimidated or, stupid for not knowing what you're doing.
Yep.
I love that. So, yeah. We have, who are our dab bars this time? We
who
have
are
Mad
Mad
Turp
Turp
coming out. We have
and they're so
Vapin'.
educational and wonderful.
Yes.
We love both those brands.
Yeah.
Mad Turp, Vapin'. Okay, we can't reveal anymore. Sorry.
It's not all about the medicated area. We do have the non-medicated area. So for people that don't have their card, or people that want to bring their friend that doesn't have their card, they're more welcome than. Sorry, I'm like getting mixed up right now.
More than welcome to join us.
Thank you.
Some of my even them do.
And our VIPs are medicated only, so you do have to have a Arizona medical card to purchase that.
Okay.
But what was the one below that? The premium? The premium, you can still get a swag bag.
Yes, our premium has a pretty badass swag bag.
Yeah, it does.
I saw some.
And you get discounts from vendors too with both premium and VIP. So The premium's definitely worth it. It comes with food and beverage, access to all of the event, the medicated area, your good, really good swag bag, discounts from the vendors.
All right,
It's
so
a good deal.
I got an odd question.
Let's go.
Is it taboo or cliche to wear pink to the Pink Kush Network event, or should you wear pink?
I mean, we all tried to wear pink,
You
but
should
it
be
turned
you.
out that our
I think
wardrobe.
you should be you. Whatever
Yeah,
you're
I was
comfortable
like,
with.
Look,
Like
I'm a
tonight.
demanding person. I was like,
Tonight.
everyone had to wear pink. Pink takeover.
I mean,
so.
And look what happened.
did
We
it.
all, it seemed as our
Yeah.
event. We all said, let's wear pink, and everybody wears black. So
Oh,
this is exactly
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened.
Right?
So we like to dress up, and
That's okay. You fit the
everyone had black dress that night. It looked pretty
Yeah.
good. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It's a really fun night. You definitely don't have to get dressed up to come, but it's a really fun night to dress up for sure.
Yes.
The
for
photo
sure.
booth.
Or wear your pink Kush shirt to our event.
Yes.
Yeah, there have been
Yes.
people that have purchased Pink Kush shirts. So if you have them,
Be sure to wear them.
Yes.
And we'll have new shirts for sale at our next event.
And I love the logo. Are you guys doing tank tops? Because summer's right around the corner.
Right.
Yes, they
I'm
are
with you on
coming out
that.
this summer.
Okay.
Tank tops
I'm
and
not
crop
ready for
tops.
that.
Okay,
But
just
yeah.
saying.
No, but I was ready to cut my
Yeah.
big shirt
Here.
We
on
know.
my drive home. I'm
So whoa.
No. Did you get a piece of this? You got okay.
He's like, yes, I
Sure.
did.
We're sure I'm gonna want another one, so I just want to make sure everyone got at least one before I go eat a second one. So, all right. So this event is April 12th,
Yes.
6 to 9. Is that what you said?
6 to 10.
6 to 10. 6 to 10.
Our launch was on a Wednesday,
Okay.
so we ended it at 9.
Okay.
Now we're on a Friday, so we're going till 10 this time.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I like it. So 6 to 10. Networking event for women, so no men. There will be men.
We do have male
vendors,
staff,
right?
vendors, and security.
Okay, cool. I like it. So I'm gonna be there. I mean,
Yeah, you
not
are.
only am
The
I
bud
gonna
card's
use, I was
gonna
gonna
be
say, not only
there.
am I gonna use my membership to get a ticket, but I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I mean, your events seriously are just hands down amazing, and I think
Thank you.
as a vendor, it was honestly one of the best opportunities I've had to connect with patients. So yeah.
You thought everything went smoothly as a
Yeah.
vendor.
Yeah, and not only did I think everything went smoothly, like there's the patients were really receptive to the education and learning about the businesses, and so that was really great. I wasn't in a medicated section. I set up inside so I could kind of talk to everybody. My business is for both patients and non-patients. So if you use CBD or THC, then my business can benefit you. So I was kind of in the non-medicated area, which made me miss the medicated area as a selfish person, but for my business and for educational purposes, I knew it was the right thing to do. But yeah, so I got to connect with everyone as they walked in the door, and it was just super great to be able to chat with everyone. And there were other vendors there as well.
And we're doubling the amount of vendors that we had last time. We're expanding the medicated area. We're also adding a VIP lounge upstairs this time. We didn't have access that time, so now we got to see that. But if you are a VIP, you will have access to our VIP lounge, which will have edible samples as well as some take-home goodies and some pampering. You can get some little nail bedazzle, little weed leaves put on your nail,
Yeah.
get some pink hair glitter.
You
just
also
some
get
fun
discounts
stuff.
to the vendors.
Right.
The vendors there, if you purchase a VIP ticket, you get the discounts too.
Good discount.
Go get pampered and then go to hit all the vendors.
Yeah, so you go
It's the way to
upstairs,
do
you
it.
pick up some
Yes.
edibles, do some
Right.
pampering, and then you head out to the smoking area, and then you get lit with everyone.
Yes.
It's a good time.
Such a good time. So last time you had a DJ, correct? Yes?
Yes.
Do you have a DJ this time as well?
We do.
Can we ask who it is? Can you reveal it or not?
Not yet.
Okay.
But it's really, really
No, it's
good.
all right. I always try to ask questions. I
I know, we
don't
keep
know.
secrets because so much of it is just so fun to reveal.
Yeah, no, I totally
And plus,
agree.
that's what we really love utilizing our Instagram for, is revealing like a little bit more every day through. We really connect with our audience through Instagram, and that's where we've found a lot of girls who come to our event, and so we like revealing details through Instagram for sure. It's definitely the best way to keep up with us. Pink Kush Network. We are on Instagram and Facebook and
And
Twitter.
You'll know that you found them because they have this bomb-ass logo that you
It's
see
hard
on
to
all
miss.
of their shirts.
The
So,
neon.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful logo.
Thank
so
you.
Don't know who created it, but they did a
The
great
wonderful
job.
Savannah in Texas, who will be coming out here to work more with Pink Kush this year. Very
cool.
exciting. And that's just an example of what Pink Kush has allowed us. Like, so many opportunities to connect with women. We've definitely connected with women in all different states who are interested in Pink Kush, just interested in making a community, or just interested in offering their business to us. It's been
Yeah.
really, really cool to connect with people in so many places.
That's amazing. And again, I think as women, like, we're heart and soul of this industry, and so many people don't realize that. I think men get a lot of recognition. I hate to say it, but like if you look at the numbers and the studies, the white men are definitely the majority owners of these businesses.
It's a male-dominated industry.
and not just in Arizona. I mean in general.
It's in general. Arizona actually is a strong female community compared to others.
Yes.
But it's a female plant.
Yes. Yes. And it's healing, which is what women are all
it's
about.
Feminine
which
energy,
is the other
right?
thing. Yeah. So it's just so interesting to me that, it's not more. And I think, like I said, I think we just need to do that education, and I think it starts with each other. So
Absolutely.
I think Pink Kush Network is a beautiful place for all to start and to evolve. And and like I said, as a woman, I think it's a great event to be able to go to. And so thank you for creating spaces for us.
Of course. Thank you for having us on your show.
Yeah. Well, and we have some more time to talk about some more stuff unless anyone needs some undo and to run.
I need an undo.
No undo.
Yeah, we love the Bud Show and the Bud Card. We're always happy to be here. It's always a good time.
Well, and it's just like I said, it's just important to kind of educate about what's happening in the industry.
Yeah.
And then also, education doesn't just mean education is talking to people, telling them what information is. Education is creating that network, because that's mental education, right? That's mental health. This is self-help. Like, these are things that we need to be doing.
It's supportive. It's saying, oh, wait a minute, you have a situation, I can help you with that. I've been there before.
Yeah.
Right. We definitely have something for everyone there.
Yeah.
There's CBD. We even have
Let's
sound
talk
healing.
about CBD.
Yeah, we have sound healing.
So let's talk about these things for a minute. So what is, again, we talk about the show all the time, but some people might be watching for the first time. Sure. So when we say CBD, are we talking about champagne distillate that we're going to eat more of? Or are you going to eat this other piece?
Well, if no one else wants it.
She's like, if you
I'm not driving. Just
designated driver.
If you medicate, designate. We're going to hopefully have them on the show too, because that's a company and they're doing stuff too.
Oh, we met them yesterday at your event, actually.
Yes, there's just all kinds of businesses. So tell us about CBD. Do you know?
Yeah, she knows about CBD.
Well, what
just
I do,
a little stuff. You don't have to super educate.
What I do know about CBD is it's a great alternative for people who are looking to use cannabis as a way of healing, but don't want that high effect. And it's getting really popular with people, especially older people who want to try cannabis but are scared of
the head high, right?
Yeah,
they don't want
people
the
are scared, or people will fall asleep.
Oh, hello! Oh my goodness!
Holy!
So I brought pink for the Pink Kush.
How phenomenal!
So
Miss Phoenix always bringing us surprises. Oh my goodness!
So it's just.
Oh, and Miss Michelle is helping.
Yes.
Thank you.
This magic.
She got all the toppings.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so as we're chatting, tell us what we're going to be eating.
Well, it's just strawberries with yogurt
And strawberries
and
whipped cream.
toppings on top.
Looks amazing.
Pretty healthy. In Spanish, you always want me to say fresas con crema. So I don't know if you guys want some toppings, but there's toppings as well.
Oh, amazing. I'm
Thank you so
excited.
much for this.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. And I know the back camera doesn't want any. All right, guys.
All right, what kind of toppings are those real quick?
These are Oreos. These are chocolate chip or Chips Ahoy's. Those are actually granola, like with the honey oats, and then peanuts. And those are spicy. I don't know. Some people like spicy with their.
Sweet.
So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. So
From Three Kings Catering. This is Miss Phoenix hooking us up, by the way. So thank you.
You're welcome.
This looks amazing. I want to put something on top real quick.
So.
I like cookies.
Of course, that's kind of why I brought the toppings. Cause
thank you.
We know
you already
how
know.
a man of munchies is.
You already know?
So she wants, she likes the extras.
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, and I'm taking this.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, enjoy, guys.
Usually give me some of those frosted flakes. Oh no.
No, it's okay, David. I saved it. All right, so you can't eat yours yet. So go back to CBD. So great for sorry.
It's where was I?
So great for people not looking for the head high, right?
Right, and you know, just like THC products, there's lots of there's tinctures, there's vape pens, there's dog treats. If you're looking for a good CBD company, I recommend Turpin CBD. They're on Instagram. Check them out. Yeah, and it's I feel like that would be like it's a good start.
Do you have a favorite CBD product?
I haven't taken. I've tried CBD myself, but I don't use it on the regular. But I use it for my dog actually.
Right.
She has she's allergic to something, so she just always constantly has a rash, and then she has anxiety because she's always barking every little noise she hears, and then also if I leave the house, she just cries, and it's just so. But I've noticed that since I've given her the dog treats, she's actually calmed down a lot, and she's not scratching as much, and you know the sounds outside, she's not reacting to them as much, and she still barks when people get there, but
for sure.
But you know, it's once you say hi to her and then she calms down. So I feel like it's helped, and I've known a lot of people to take CBD for migraines and for sleeping. A lot of people like to take CBD so that they can sleep.
There's a million and one things that can help.
It really does, right?
Yeah, you don't have to name them all. I'm not trying to put everybody like you're like, how many do I have to name? That is good. You did a great job today. Thank you. Thank you. You can enjoy your treat now. And toppings. I guess the chocolate chip cookies are good on top.
You know, I think it's great though for children to be using CBD because
I concur.
The endocannabinoid system at that point is still, it's fresh. It doesn't have any destruction if they're that young, and then at that point they're getting all the full benefit, and there's no question. I notice working with older people sometimes you don't know the reaction, and you do have to gauge it person to person, and everyone thinks it's this miracle drug, and it does have so many great benefits, but just something to keep in mind, it's depending on each person.
Yes, it does depend on every person.
They do tell you to start off small and then build up. Right.
And different products work different for different people, so what works for you might not work for me, right?
Right.
Same thing with like THC though, that's going to do different things to us, right? And then even when using it, I mean, kids is a great point. There's all different ways to use it. Animals, it's not just our dogs. You can use it on all different types of animals. So, I mean, again, we just really need people to start educating themselves and looking this stuff up. Like, there's the internet out there, people. Look up CBD and like
Google.
Yeah, like I mean, because it's just really, really amazing the things that it can do, and it has so many health benefits. And if you're not using CBD every day, I definitely would recommend that you start using it every day.
I actually am gonna start because I have trouble sleeping. I do, and because I'm a mom, and I feel like for whatever reason throughout the night I find myself I use the restroom, and then I find myself go straight to his room, and I'm like, okay, you're fine. And then it's just, I don't know, it's just a normal reaction. I feel like I can't relax. So I feel like I need that at night. And then also, just to anxiety relief. That's also a good way to, I guess, medicate throughout the day and not have to get tired, because I prefer an indica. I can't use a sativa. That will give me more anxiety. So, but then, too much indica, you're sleepy. And I have a toddler to take care of, so I don't have time to be tired. So, yeah, it's gonna be a great alternative. I'm excited to start using CBD. Actually, I have some on the way. So
CBD is amazing. I mean, it's definitely, it comes in all different forms. You just gotta figure out what you like, whether it's oil or gummies or coffee. I mean, there's literally a million and one ways you can take it. So I feel like
I just put drops in whatever I'm drinking.
Yeah, right. You can add it to everything that you do.
Gummies, you can make them homemade or purchase them. There's just it's not just about smoking.
Yes. And then even, I mean, I think cannabis is an amazing thing, but when we talk about mental health and cannabis, and we talk about whole health, the sound therapy, yoga, meditation, tuning into ourselves, letting go, right? Connecting to the earth a little bit, like we're so disconnected that these things are important too. So I think as much as like we want quick fixes with anything, like, and not you, by the way, I mean all of us in general as a human race.
American society?
Yeah, we want quick fixes, right? We want to, why do I feel this way? You know, why am I anxious? Well, let me take something to make it better. And we all do it. I do the same thing, but at the same time, like, hopefully we can start embracing other aspects too, because going back to, it's a plant, it's Mother Nature, like, this is a part of, it should almost be ceremonial to smoke, you know, and I know that people might think I'm crazy, but I actually like to smoke my cannabis because I like the process, and a lot of us say that we like the process, right? But I do, like, I feel connected to my cannabis when I break it up and I pack my own
I'm
stuff.
definitely a
Bless you.
flower person.
Yeah.
I don't usually do dabs unless I'm with.
Yeah. And not to say I don't do that,
yeah.
but it's just a different
I need
connection
both.
to the medicine. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a different, I guess, you know, I guess, and again, that might just be me. I don't know, my hippie self.
Yeah.
Of just,
No,
I'm
I'm the
I
same.
feel the same.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, I guess I always say, no, I'm old school. I just prefer to roll a blunt or roll a joint or pack a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, And then, I mean, not that I mind dabbing, but I don't know. I feel like it's a different type of, different type of high.
Yeah.
So I prefer flower.
Yeah.
I love dabbing. I only dab.
Right? I'm like, we're
Love
all old school.
dabs.
I
We
like
all
both.
flower.
Well, see, I love flour, and I have certain times in the day that I have flour. Like, I know after dinner we're going to have a flour bowl. I know before bed, Love of My Life will pack me a bowl, and it's going to be a trifecta, and it's going to be 2 indicas and a CBD, and that will be my flour.
Oh.
And, like, I know if I'm going to go for a hike, it will be flour, but I also know if I'm going to be coming and hanging with Jasmine or other people, obviously I'm like, all right, I'm going to be dabbing.
Yeah.
Because
I went
it
to
just is
visit
not...
her in Prescott, and we took a lot of dabs. It was a good time.
Yeah, and we dabbed in the bathroom, and so
Nice.
you know, it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not a
In the
natural
bathroom.
thing
In
for
high school.
me anymore.
Yeah.
But so the flower definitely I prefer to just go outside and be part of it
Yeah.
with Mother Earth.
With nature, right? A part of it. It's just so interesting too. I mean, again, even with technology, I think with the growing of plants and stuff, like sometimes we're getting away from it a little bit. And again, I'm not even a grower, but I just feel like, you know, one dispensary was like, this is grown by the sun. Like it was some horrible thing because it wasn't grown under lights and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, my eyes are literally watering right now because I was just like, what do you, like,
You know,
when is
I know
the
what you're
sun
talking
bad?
about.
When it, since when is like, I mean, if you know what you're doing, I realize it might be trickier. It might not be as easy. There's 101 reasons why someone might prefer to control all aspects of the growing, which even then you can't control all aspects of the growing. But I just feel like when is the sun bad?
You can actually lack vitamin D.
Right.
Like a doctor has literally told someone
In
But
Arizona, it's actually
that
common.
you are lacking vitamin D because all you do is work in an office all day.
Right.
See, so like,
So
shouldn't our plants
my
have
boyfriend,
real-
my boyfriend
should,
was
but
the
the market-
doctor was like,
and that's why
you're
they
lacking
look at
vitamin D.
it
So
that
when
way.
is vitamin D bad?
And I know
Right?
exactly-
If
I
it's good for
remember.
us, and it must be good for plants.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I just don't understand how, again, like, we've gotten, like, so, and again, I think part of that is us, too, as consumers, of, like, we want so much faster, cheaper, bigger, better, faster now, right?
The most THC for the bang for your buck, right? So
Without even
that,
knowing anything else about the
But
product.
here's the thing: is that the supply and the demand, and if
Right.
so, I think that's what's happening is that they are growing and focusing on that, and so you're getting flower where when you get it when it's grown outside, it's got a mix of everything, right? Your
Yeah.
CBD, your CBN, your CBG. You don't necessarily get that with the flower that's indoor. That's 25% THC.
And
It's not
people don't even
natural.
know about all those other components. I think that's the other thing, too, is that we're missing the education on the CBN and the, right? I don't even know them all.
THCA.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
I mean,
like,
there's so many, and we're still learning them all, right?
Yeah.
And we're learning
So-
what happens when people consume so much at such high potencies. You know, I've shared with you personally that I've been in the hospital twice because of it, and this
so
is
share
new.
this
We
again.
don't.
Share, can you
Yeah,
share?
sure. So I have something called cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome.
What?
It is kind of it's something that is not
my God,
that
poor
heard of.
Jasmine.
And it's actually something that a lot of people deny is true. And it's something that people often think is a big form of conspiracy theory or whatever, you know, that they're putting it out there. But I can attest that it is very much real. And if you Google it, you'll find a lot of other people who have experienced it. And it comes from two things: these ridiculously high potencies, not that I'm complaining about having a high potency, and potentially pesticides.
Okay.
So, so you can, it's a lot of, it's just so new that there isn't a whole lot of research on it, but I was really lucky that when I went to the ER the first time, which was here in Phoenix, they knew what it was, and they were saying that they're actually seeing an increasing amount of this coming in. Sometimes they'll tell patients, and, you know, they don't believe them. They're like, there's no way. I've been smoking for 20 years. There's no way this is cannabis. But it's often from the switch to that higher potency.
Is it from consuming it a different way? Is it from edibles? Is it from dabbing? Is it from...
I have the most notorious story of CHS is a man in New York who had been smoking, like I said, for 20 years. And when he switched to shatter, he experienced this, and he got exploratory surgery, he got his appendix removed, he got his gallbladder out, he went into $100,000 of medical debt trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with him. It ended up being this. So it's different for everyone. You know, I'm really fortunate I can still smoke, but edibles will make me sick. For some people, they can't consume any THC. And again, this isn't something that everyone believes. They think that it's just, oh, you know, you smoked something bad, or you just got too high, but... Yeah. I definitely encourage everyone to do their research. And one of the biggest symptoms is your tolerance going up to the point that you are not getting high. So if you feel like you can't, your tolerance is absurdly, you know, you're not. I was taking 350 milligrams and not feeling anything. So I was like, all right, something's a little weird here, you know? And it's definitely one of the biggest symptoms. But I would encourage everyone to do their own research and form their own opinion on this, because it's controversial. It's not something that's well talked about. Yeah, so we have the opportunity to learn so much right now. We're really lucky that we have so many consumers now, because it's encouraging people to do studies. And so, like I said, we'll learn more about this. Maybe it'll be called something else. Maybe it'll have a more specific cause. But for now, you just kind of, we're all going based off our experiences. And
yeah, I was surprised to hear that a lot of people are not checking that what they're smoking is lab tested. Like when I moved here, I feel like in California, a lot of people cared.
Nobody knows.
And I feel like it's a big deal there. My brother owns Billionaire in California, and they're lab tested. They're official, but could you imagine smoking pesticides? And I don't know.
So
I
none
just
of it's
feel
tested.
like
We are smoking pesticides. Nobody's asking these conversations of the like. I'm not being rude, but we all just stood around a table and no one asked anyone shit about their medicine.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I'm not being rude. And I almost feel like, and that's where the conversations you start at the dinner table or the dabbing table or the smoking, whatever we want to call it.
The sesh table.
Yeah, the session table. Like the conversations need to start there. And I feel like it's almost, I don't want to say insulting, but like if I was like, so, what is this?
Right.
It's been tested.
Where'd you get it from?
Like, you're going to be like, we ain't making out. What do you mean? Like, I ain't sticking we ain't pillow talking it up in here.
It's funny you say that, and Jasmine actually knows this. So I recently have encountered several people who, when I asked them, because it was a CBD product, can I get the test? Like, I'd like to see it. I might want to buy, for whatever reason, nobody had that. And to me, it was, that's where I told her, I'm like, I guess I'm not even going to even look at that, because it is very different. In California, they care.
Yeah. Well, and again, as patients, we need to demand this, right? Because then businesses will do it. And so I think that's a big thing, is like, if as patients we start asking, then it'll start happening. But I also think there comes a point where it's the same thing with our food. And I say this on the show all the time. We know that our food is covered in pesticides. We all still buy pesticide-covered food. I'm 100% guilty of it. Like, I can't even say I'm not. Sometimes I rip the stickers off the non-pesticide ones and put them in my basket. But for the most part, I can't really afford them. And, like, I'm just being honest. And the sad thing is they're going to rot anyways because nobody can afford them.
Right. That's just it.
So, like, we just live in a really sick cycle. And it's kind of sad to see, like, that stuff is going to happen with cannabis, too. And it's already happening. So, like, you'll hear when laws change, how cannabis gets wasted and thrown away, and it's like, whoa.
And companies shut down.
Yeah, and then even like, yeah, so it's just crazy. And again, like going back to the testing, what would even, at what level is what okay? And at what cost? Do we sacrifice the level of THC for no pesticides? Do we pay more money? As patients, do we pay money to have it tested? You can't afford, maybe you can. I can't afford to have all my medicine tested.
No.
I can't either, but at that point, maybe that's where states like California and Colorado have it right, because if it is recreational, and then they, I don't want to say put in laws, but maybe there has to be some restrictions. There's with
robbed
food.
when I went to some of these places.
Did you?
I paid
Yeah, honestly.
$27 for a fucking joint
Where?
in California.
Where?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
No,
I've never-
$27. And then I paid like $33 for a little pack of 5 half joints of, I have it in my bag of,
I
like,
think that
Prince or
people,
something.
when
Because
they're
it's
out of
recreational,
state-
because I'm not medicinal. Yes, because
Well,
it's
well,
recreational.
That's what I was-
Well, I think that because when people come from out of state, everyone goes to LA.
Well, I was in LA.
Well, you
but
go
I
to
was
LA,
also south of
but-
LA, and it was still
But
expensive.
you're in LA, and it's like they're gonna charge more in LA.
LA.
You need to go to
Crazy,
outside of
Colorado's
LA, and where you can pay. And they have deals.
Yeah, that's what
it's-
she was telling me, because when I was in LA, I went to like LA Kush and Cookies, and it was like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
In
plus,
pricing?
plus
Well,
their
they're
taxes,
ideal.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, unbelievably painful.
Yeah,
the
it was
prices.
extremely
Plus the
it was
taxes there
expensive.
being 30-something %.
Yes,
It's
what?
awful.
Yes.
So
I'm
the
ta-
bud tenders there, they get
30%?
the bud tenders
follow
there
me.
get
It's
their
changed
30%
so many
discount, and all
years.
it does is cover the taxes. They don't even get a discount. They just basically get tax free.
So you were just in Colorado. How was it there? You must have gone
Colorado.
to See, to me, they've got it made.
$33.
Let me see.
Fucking
my
not even
language.
high
Oh,
in
good. You
THC.
said it.
Colorado's
Feel better.
unbelievably
Yeah.
cheap. I got a gram of wax for $16.
It
I got a
doesn't
quad
have
of
a
flour
breakdown
for
on it.
$21. It was crazy.
But I feel like that's why they keep
But I
charging
mean,
more
it
in
doesn't-
LA.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it doesn't
Because
tell you.
it's a bunch of
CBD,
tourists and
it-
everyone wants
usually
to go to
when it's
LA.
like that, you would expect that breakdown, right?
So,
Didn't tell me any of that.
Huh. That's crazy.
Dang.
And it's also a ton of huge package waste, which is my other problem with our wonderful
This industry is
I do
so
think there's a
painfully
lot that-
wasteful.
yeah.
That's why with the Bud card, it's all on your cell phone.
yeah.
Just doing really good plugs tonight.
Little
I'm just
promo
saying.
there.
But no, seriously, it's so wasteful. Sorry, I'm flashing you
Like, go
ladies
pay
over
for
here.
this.
Yeah, it's just so wasteful. And again, we don't know and we don't care. I'm gonna be honest. At this point, I just need fucking medicine. I was like, I'll pay $33.
I just need the weed.
Too bad, though.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then even there, like, I was in a hotel, so then where do you smoke?
Yeah.
And even then, they were like, you can just walk down the streets. But I'm like, but can I?
Yeah.
She's like,
Can
she's
you?
like, yes,
I
you
didn't- you
can.
can.
I'm like, I
420
don't
lodging
know.
is so hard to find. I'm always looking for it, and it's
Like we went to Knott's and there's a smoking area. And people were smoking cigarettes and we were smoking a joint. And no one said anything. I mean, and we were
I'm, like,
next to
paranoid
it. There
as
was
fuck,
like
my
a.
luck.
See, in Joshua Tree, we just sit outside our room at the hotel, and we don't even think about it. But I mean, that's not in the city.
yeah.
Yeah.
My luck, it wouldn't matter where I was. They'd be rolling
I
up
mean, you
like,
can't
excuse me.
You can't be
Man
in a
Munchies,
certain.
we know you and what you're up to. Hand over your shit.
No, you can't be in a certain distance from a school though. But
See, I
So-
wouldn't know any of these things.
yeah.
But how would you know if there's a school if you're not from there?
Well, there's signs. It'll say school and.
But if I'm walking down an alley, it doesn't say within 400
No.
feet is a school. Yeah, I just started walking down
When
the
I'm
alley.
walking
Yeah.
Walking down the alley. Look, that's where I
Is that what
smoke.
you-
Let's just be real. I don't know where you go to smoke, but I walk down alleys.
Get an Uber, go around the block. It might be safer.
Right. I need a smoking one.
I mean, the Ubers
Already.
in LA let you smoke in the car. It's,
That's crazy.
That's
yeah.
All right, ladies. I think it's almost midnight. Oh my
Oh,
god,
it
it's time
is.
to
It
go.
is
Time
midnight.
flies. We gotta go. All right, I got a flight in the morning, so we can't stay too much late, and we gotta take a few pictures and
Yes,
then
we
wrap
do.
up and get out of here. So, was there anything else anyone wanted to say? We got off on some tangents, but I think they were lovely, wonderful tangents. So
Thank
I
you
would
for
say
having
it
us.
went some great direction.
Thank you for
Thank
letting
you.
us be on your
Okay.
show. Can we do a
Yes.
quick recap of our events?
Yes.
Okay.
Two
so,
events coming up.
Mental Health and Cannabis is this Friday, March 29th at Sun Studios of Arizona in Tempe, and that is at 6 p.m., where we'll have our Medicated Lounge open. At 7 p.m., our guest panel will begin, and we have 4 speakers from 4 amazing brands that will be sharing their personal story.
And Bud Card members get discounts.
Yes, Bud Card members get tickets for free. And then some of the vendors we have on site, we'll have Vapin with a dad bar. We'll have Green Farms and Mad Turp Labs there. Sun Valley Certification will be there. We have a lot of really good vendors coming.
Awesome.
It's going to be a really great opportunity.
Okay.
And then, of course, our next big event. No, you guys should talk about it. Go, Sabrina.
Okay, so our next event after Mental Health and Cannabis is Ladies Night. It's going to be April 12th. The link is in the bio.
You guys
it's going to be a good time. There's going to be food, there's going to be drinks, there's going to be a DJ, there's going to be a dab bar, there's going to be a CBD bar, and and a raffle. So bring cash to buy raffle tickets.
Yeah.
Because you will have about, 7 chances to win something.
Awesome.
A lot
of chances to win.
A lot of chances.
I love it. Well, thank you, ladies. I cannot say enough how thankful I am to have you as our guest this evening.
Thanks for all the support that the Bud Card and the Bud Show give us.
Well, we're blessed to be in this arena and being educated and just even holding space with you ladies. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is nothing. Next time we're going to do it.
Wait till next time.
We're going to super pink push it out. So other than that, I want to say a super shout out to our sponsor, Sublime. Thank you so much for hooking us up with our yummy edibles for the show. As you can see, they're gone. We ate them. Thank you. Huge shout out to Hempful Farms. Not only do you sponsor the show, but the Hempful Market yesterday was amazing. And we got to see the premiere of One Life, the documentary tonight, which was absolutely, positively amazing. So I highly suggest that everyone gets the book and checks out the documentary because it just really makes the story really whole and complete when you check them both out. Other than that, I want to say a large, in charge, huge, enormous thank you to Support District Radio and the guy behind the camera and the other guy behind the camera tonight helping us out. We definitely appreciate everyone for the support and believing in the Bud Card and the Bud Show. So peace out. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.